Okay, guys, let's continue on with our Aweber training series. So far we have gone over how to do follow-up messages. Here's a couple that we created, and then we also talked about broadcast messages and what they are and how to do those. So what I want to talk about in this video is how to do sign-up forms. So let's let me ask you that. Okay, so what would be the reason we would need to create a custom sign-up form in Aweber? So let's say you're already using, a landing page within DS Domination, or if you're in another business, one of the custom landing pages that they provide you, and they're working. But as you're going along, let's say one week you want to do a program for, or a campaign, I mean, for, let's just make something up. So you want to do a campaign for that's going to be directed toward parents that have little kids, thinking that maybe, they might need a second income. So you're really going to, spend a week or two and target a campaign specifically for parents. And with the landing pages that you have, you just don't, have anything that really hits home as far as what you want to use. So Aweber gives you the ability to create your own form, and that's what I kind of want to show you right here. So within Aweber, you're just going to come down here to where it says click sign up forms, and that will take you to the main screen, and you're just going to come over here where it says create your first sign up form. And Aweber, there's so much you can do with these forms, so it's really kind of cool. When we get started here, I'll show you. Okay, so it's going to take you to a main page, and just to kind of give you, there's all kind of templates like with the popular. There's all different kind of forms you can use. They have some other ones here. They have corporate forms that kind of look more professional. Heck, I don't know. Let's just pick one. Let's go with this one. And then when you pick it, a lot of times they have different colors you can use. I kind of like the blue, so let's go with that one. Okay, here we are. Here's a basic form, and if you can tell, it's pretty small, pretty narrow. So the first thing that I like to do is make it a little bit bigger. So I'm going to go down here to the resize button, and I'm just going to kind of widen it out. I'm going to go as far as I possibly can. Now, if you notice, this one has a footer and a header. So let's say if you have a form, let's just get rid of this. So you can get rid of that. But let's say you really want a header. So we can come up here to this header box, click it, and boom, now we got a header. So now it also gives you the option to put in text. So let's put something in. Let's see. What were we talking? We were talking parents that have little kids. So I'm just going to kind of come up with something on the fly here. Let's say, do you have kids at home? Um, are your oops, expenses getting out of hand? Let's see, what else should we put? Would you like to learn how we make money using eBay? Let's see, what else should I put? Sign up and get our sign up and get our free info. So once you type that in, then you can do a lot of different things. It gives you options up here. I can kind of highlight the text. Let's say if I want to make it bold, and then say I want to center it. Boom, there we go. Okay, then I'm just going to save, and now I've got a header. And again, guys, I'm just making stuff up as we go here for demonstration purposes. Okay, so down here we got our name, email. You can, if you want to remove one of them, you can. If I want to add to it, let's say I want to come up here and add an address, or let's see, what do I got? Let's say I want to add a phone. So I'm going to say phone for label, save. Now I got a phone. Let's take this out. Say I want to put in a custom field. So I'm going to create a new field, and I'm going to put in, let's say, I don't know. Let's say, but how much income do you need month. So you can even ask questions. Um, Save that. Oh, okay. It's got to be if I put that in the wrong one. So let's say I create a new field, and I'm going to put, let's say, have you been in a business before? I can save, and boom, there, there it is. So, you can put all kind of different stuff in there. The fewer boxes you have, the more leads you're going to get. But I'm just kind of showing you what you can do for demonstration purposes, and so you can see what it looks like. But you can add all kind of stuff in here. Now, okay, now let's say you want to add a picture. So you can come up here where it says image, and it'll show you this, and then you can kind of move the image box around wherever you want. Um, and then what it asks is for a URL. Now I've already gone ahead and copied one, but basically what it asks, what I use is PhotoBucket. So I've got a lot of pictures on PhotoBucket, and then you can just go into PhotoBucket, copy the direct URL, which is what I just did, hit save, and boom, there it is. There's your picture. And then if you want, you can put text in here for a footer. Let's say I can do that. I'll put you will be redirected to our video once you click submit, and then hit save. Now we've gone from a tiny little screen. We've widened it up. We've added some fields and a picture and some text, and it looks a lot better. So you just there's all kind of features with this sign up form that you can use. They have a divider and text. They have all kind of different templates. So it's a really cool way for you to develop your own custom web form. So now I want to show you something else here too. So I'm going to save this form, and then I'm going to proceed to the next step. So now what it asks for is a form name. Now when people click on this form, they're going to see that form, the form name that you put on there. So I would put something that's relevant to whatever promotion you're doing. So we're doing, what are we targeting? Parents. So let's say parents sign up form. We're going to leave it at that. Now here's the really cool part. For the thank you page, if you leave it as the basic version, what's going to happen is, well, let's see if I can hit preview and I can show you what it looks like. It'll just say thank you for subscribing, blah blah blah, return to the last page. So basically what happens is when people enter their information and hit submit, they're just going to go to a dead screen that says thank you for subscribing, and that's it. Well, that's terrible. That's not what we want. So there's a much better way. So what you want to do is come down here and click a custom page. Now here's where it gets really cool. So with this custom page option, you can enter any URL you want. So let's say you have a blog and you want to promote your most recent blog post. Say in our case, where we're trying to target parents, you've written a whole article about why parents with little kids should get into your business, and you want to feature that, so you can enter that URL right there. Or let's say you have a YouTube video about it, you can enter that URL right in here too. So then what happens is when people submit that information, then as soon as they hit submit, instead of going to that dead screen, they're going to be redirected to whatever blog post you have, or whatever YouTube video you have, or whatever other page you want to send them to. The cool thing about this, let's say you have you've just made a video and it's one of your best videos, the one that you're really pushing to try to rank high in the search engines. Because what happens is, you you make a video, and then if it gets ranked high on Google, then you're going to get more people coming in to your program, because more people are going to see that video and sign up for your information. Or if you have a blog post, obviously you want to try to get that blog post ranked high in Google so more people see it. So if you enter that information right here in the URL, what happens is when people sign up, they are unknowingly helping you rank your other material. So if I'm a new person and I sign up, boom, now I'm all of a sudden redirected to a YouTube video. Well, I'm going to watch that video. I might like it. It's going to count as a view. I might leave a comment, and all of that is going to help me rank that video higher within Google, which is going to give me more leads. So it's a really cool feature. That's what I do every single time. And I wanted to show you that because I think it's a great way for you to get more leads into your business. And then all you want to do is save your form, and then it'll take you to the you go to the next step. Now it gives you different options. So the first two are somewhat complicated. If you're really good with HTML codes and you know how to do all that stuff, then you can install your own form and so forth. I like to keep things really simple, so all I do is I have Aweber host this form. It gives you my URL for the address for my form, and I'll just kind of copy it, show you what it looks like, and then I'm going to go up to create a new tab, put it in the address bar, and eventually it'll show up when my computer loads. There it is, and there's the form, and that's what people are going to see. Now what I do, let me go back to that other screen, is what I do is I take this address, and then I'll go over to one of my masking programs that I use for shortening the URL, and I'll make it a shorter URL, and I'll put a custom name onto it, and then that way it's easier for people to remember. So, but we've gone from a really little form to and it did this in what, 30 seconds. So you can do all kind of stuff, and it's an awesome way for you to create your own forms and get more leads from it. So thanks for watching, and that's it for this one.